Hey guys, welcome back to the barbecue patio. It is Friday afternoon and we've had a nice long work week and ready to kind of relax, cook some delicious food, maybe even have a cold beer. Today, we are going to be cooking this beautiful Wagyu Flank steak, but we're making fajitas out of it. So we've got some multicolored bell peppers in here, some onion and some garlic, and we're going to be cooking all this over here on the Hasty Bake Legacy. We've got it getting hot. It's just about ready to go. So let's get over here and get to cooking some fajitas.
It is hot out here.
It is blazing hot out.
Yes.
We even had a heat advisory out today. So
we sure did. So let's barbecue. Perfect.
Perfect day to do some barbecue when it's 110 heat index outside. But this is going to be good. We've cooked this recently a couple of times, and it's just fabulous. You cannot go wrong with flank steak, but especially this Wagyu flank steak. We buy this from our local butcher. Abby actually went over there and picked it up for us, and I absolutely love it. Just cook it, get it seared on both sides, slice it. We're gonna cook these on the griddle that Abby made on the Hasty Bake.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna make some delicious fajitas. Nice, simple, easy thing to do. And I guarantee you, if you're a fan of tacos, fajitas, this is the one for you right here. So let's go get cooking. So we got a basket full of Kingsford charcoal here in the Hasty Bake. Everything's getting nice and hot.
Look at that cute griddle.
There is our beautiful griddle that Abby made at the Hasty Bake factory.
Yes.
She got to form this up on the press brake, and she had a lot of fun with it. And whenever she formed this up, we went over to the TIG welding station. The guys TIG welded it and finished it up. And this thing works absolutely awesome.
That was a really fun day, so.
Yeah, if you haven't seen our factory tour at Hasty Bake, you'll have to check that out. It was a really fun tour. Just an awesome group of folks up there at Hasty Bake.
Yes.
These grills are made in USA. All of their products are made in USA. So you're supporting an American company, American workers, you know, it's just a great company to work with. And by the way, don't forget, if you're interested in buying anything Hasty Bake, use the promo code Abom Barbecue 10. You'll get 10% off anything you purchase, including a grill. So everything should be getting nice and hot. I'm gonna go ahead and start with a little bit of oil and get that warming up.
Ooh-wee, it's hot.
It is.
I've already said it, but
it is hot out here.
it is hot.
We are ready for the fall.
Yes, we are.
I cannot wait for some of that cool weather to dip down in the south here and give us a break, man.
I know what I would give to wear a beanie right now. Ugh.
We love it. We love the cool. We love the cool months. We love the cool weather. We love camping when it's nice and cool outside. But we also love being out here on the grill, cooking some delicious food too.
And we're getting ready to start siren.
Sirens.
So
usually right when you're ready to turn the shutter button on, this comes by.
Thanks for your service though.
We love our EMS, we love our police. They do a good job,
yes.
But when you're trying to make videos, it's a little loud, but hey, what do you do about it, right? Let's just have a good time, cook some good food.
Indeed. Ooh.
Usually a few of these veggies fall down in a little trough here, but that's all right. This is where your grease goes right here. Smells so good.
Yeah, it does.
One of my personal favorite veggies is bell peppers. This is one vegetable that I love eating raw. So usually when we go over to Bailey's and buy us some, I'll get like a couple extras because I like slicing them and eating them. But another good thing to do is to slice them kind of big, brush them a little bit of olive oil, and put whatever your favorite rub seasoning. I've got some Fiesta veggie sprinkles that taste really good, and just eat that as a snack. I love them, but cooked fajita style, you cannot beat it. So we're just gonna let these cook in a little bit, start getting them cooked down, and then after a bit, we'll go ahead and start putting some seasoning on there. We're gonna use our Fiesta Southwestern fajita seasoning on these guys. Smelling good. Let's go ahead and put some seasoning on. So this is what we're gonna be using here, the Fiesta Southwestern fajita seasoning. We have the regular fajita season too. Both are fabulous. So either one works well. give them a little stir and a mix, and occasionally have to toss a little bit more oil in there on them.
It does smell just incredible.
It really does. It reminds me of like when you go to a festival or an event or something, and you got the people out there cooking the food.
And it hits your nose and you're like, yes, I gotta have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's like right there. So these are doing good. They're starting to soften up a little bit. We're getting ready to put our steak on pretty soon. I'm gonna go just a little more seasoning because I love my seasoning. We already brushed the grates. We're just gonna spray a little bit of this duck fat on there. You gotta watch out, it'll flame up on you. So I did want to mention, I forgot to say this earlier. So on our flank steak, what I did was I pre-seasoned it with some of the fajita seasoning and also a little bit of kosher salt, and it's been resting in the fridge all day long, probably about a good 8 hours now, and it's nice and sweated in, so it should have a really good salt bite. I'm cooking it basically like I would a steak. I know that marinades is a really great way to do skirt steaks and flank steaks. But for me, I've just been using the seasoning, and it's delicious. It's basically just, you taking a flour tortilla, you got these delicious vegetables you stack in there, and you're slicing this steak really thin and put in that flour and eat it. I'm telling you, it's just so good. And I did rub this with duck fat there as well, just so you know, both sides of it. So we're getting ready to put this on in just a minute. Let's get our steak on.
Yum. I keep saying it, but it smells so good.
We're getting real close here to being done. I just keep tossing these veggies here, try to give some even browning on them. And Abby and I was going to mention that, we really haven't had any camping this summer. We've just been hunkered down in the shop working. But we do have some camping trips coming up really soon, and also this fall. We got some really nice camps. We have one that we're getting ready to do locally over in Foley with my family, over near the, is it Awa?
Yep.
They have a water park there, and my mom wanted to try to get us all over there and spend a few days and get the grandkids and the niece and nephews over there to play in the water park. So we're going to do that pretty soon, and then after that we've got a few camps planned at some of the local state parks, which is what Abby and I are really excited about.
Yes.
We just can't wait to get out there. We've been behind the scenes. We've been doing a lot of work at the shop for our business at the machine shop, and we've got a new product that we have been working on for months now, trying to get that manufactured and get it out on the market. And we are excited about like a little break, So we do have some camping coming up. We
Yes,
just want
we do.
everybody to be aware of that. We got some camping coming up for the holiday season, and we are just ready. We love camping in our RV. We want to be out there at the state park, nice and peace and quiet, disconnect, cook some barbecue,
Yes.
and just relax. That's what we're most excited about.
That sounds so nice, doesn't it?
We just can't wait, And it's all going to be local, so we don't have far to drive, and we just cannot wait. The veggies are looking good. These are basically done, and the steak is about done. So I've been going approximately 10 minutes for our flank steak. And give it a little check right here and just see. So I don't even tempt this guy, so it can go just a little bit more on that bottom side there. So we're gonna go another minute or two on that, and then we'll probably pull it off, and that'll be it.
If nothing else, this is making you hungry.
I hope it is. And I hope you go out there and make this for yourself. If you don't have one of these griddles on your Hasty Bake, a big old cast iron skillet works great as well. So we've had the steak on for 12 minutes now. That looks pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and take it off. That'll be nice. We'll put some foil over that and let it rest, and let's go ahead and get our veggies off next. Ah, it smells so good.
Oh my gosh, it does. My stomach is growling.
Now, I believe Abby said she's gonna have beans. We've mentioned it before. She does not eat steak. And I offered to cook her some chicken, but
I was lazy and didn't want to season it. That is the actual truth.
you didn't want to season the chicken?
No,
Usually I take care of that, but yeah. I kind of forgot about it, and I told her, I said, hey, if you want some chicken, will you go season it before we get the grill going?
Yes, I sure will. And then I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna.
But she's perfectly happy with beans and this right here, yes. These veggies. So that'd be good stuff right there.
And cheese. You can't have too much cheese.
All right, so there is our veggies and our beautiful Wagyu flank steak. We're gonna move all this inside, and we'll meet you back in there for the slice and the taste test, and I can't wait. How about we slice into our steak?
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that's gonna be some good stuff.
Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, the smell in here. Yep.
Yep. Oh, missed a little spot there. Look at that.
Yum.
That is some good stuff right there.
Absolutely right.
How about we go ahead and cut us a slice of this guy and give it a little taste test. What do you think?
Do it. Man, looks so good.
That right there. So tender. You can see the fat content. It's nice and juicy. The rub and the salt has sucked into the meat, penetrated nicely, and it is delicious. I have another bite. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let's cut a couple slices for our fajita that I'm gonna make. So that's just the crust where we seared it. It's nice and tender on the inside there. All right, let's take some of our vegetables over here. Our peppers. And by the way, I didn't do it this time, but sometimes we'll slice up jalapeno pepper and put in there as well.
Yes.
And it's super good. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this cheese. So I'm making just a really basic fajita, what I would call really basic. There's all kind of ways you can dress this up, make it even better. Some sauce, but for our video, we're just going very simple. But look at that steak right there. It's just so tender.
Yum. How many times have I said that in this video?
Wagyu Flank. We're fortunate to have such a great butcher shop here in Pensacola.
Yes.
The butcher shop. And they carry all cuts of Wagyu, prime. And here we go. This is gonna be it right here. Give you guys a taste test.
It's good, isn't it?
So good.
You're happy.
So good. That is a really easy meal to cook on the Hasty Bake or for any grill for that matter. You can see just how wonderful all the peppers and the onions cook in. You can go with a flank steak, you can go with skirt steak. I think that the flank is just absolutely delicious. And it doesn't even have to be Wagyu. using a choice or a prime works really well too. But I mean, how delicious is that right there? It's so good. I'm gonna have me another bite. All right, guys, well, I think that's gonna wrap up this video. It's just really simple, such an easy, delicious cook that anybody could do on their grill. And if you haven't done this yourself at home, I invite you to give it a try. It is so good. So again, I like to take my steaks and season them. What I usually like to do is salt my steaks the day before. But in this case, I used a little bit of the Fiesta fajita seasoning, this guy right here. Put a little bit of that on there, and then I go with the kosher salt, this one right here. Just sprinkle a little bit of that and put it in the fridge uncovered, and it'll suck moisture out of the meat. It dissolves the salt, and then it draws it back into the meat. Seasoning it, giving it the perfect saltiness that you want to bite into. Of course, you can season it after if you like, if that's what you'd rather do, but it works really well like that. Multicolor bell peppers, some hot peppers if you like to, jalapenos, and a little bit of fajita seasoning in that. Toss it in some oil on the griddle, and it is just absolutely fabulous. And then what you end up with is a delicious fajita like that.
I'm glad that we finally got to use the griddle that I made.
Absolutely. That's a really special griddle to us.
Yes.
The fact that Abby, you know, helped make that. And again, check out that video if you haven't seen it. And use the promo code over at Hasty Bake, get you 10% off. Maybe get you some of these Hasty Bake taco stands right here.
They're so cute.
But we hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.